Hola gente, vamos a continuar con el de Witcher 3 donde lo dejamos y teníamos que hacer la fórmula de la mangosta, me parece que era. ¿Ves que lo pone aquí? Proporciona protección contra el moco tóxico de Kayran, ¿vale? Y los ingredientes, como yo voy cogiendo de todo, que ya lo habéis visto, tenemos el síndrome de Diógenes, pues tenemos ya los ingredientes. Entonces vamos a crear, yo qué sé, vamos a crear un par de pociones, objeto completo, ¿vale? Había que meditar para crearlo y donde nos quedamos, ¿vale? Ver a busca de un museo acompaña así a luchar contra el cáncer. Brumosea. A ver, ¿dónde puede estar? Vale, ya estamos aquí. Brumosea. Vamos a marcar esta. Bebe la poción justo antes de enfrentarte al bicho este. Vale. Entonces esto ya nos da igual. No, perdón. Inventario. Vamos a ver dónde está la poción. Ah, que para usar la poción tengo que estar meditando antes, vale. Vale. Resistencia al veneno 20.000%. 20.000%. O sea, vamos, que es como si fuese inmune al veneno. Vale. Vamos. A ver, aquí no tenemos nada. Cuero resistente, incineraciones, nada. Ponemos estas botas que por lo menos tienen uno de armadura. Y ahora vamos a cambiar la misión. A ver esta misión. Busca el cofre utilizado por el buff. Vete a saber dónde está esto. Te dan pocas. Los que no están marcados, mal vamos. Si no están marcados en el mapa. A ver.
Good day. Oh my.
Vamos a buscar a la chica esta, ¿no? Y el mapa, que es lo que nos marca, ¿eh? Estamos aquí un poco perdidos. Nada, para arriba y para abajo nos marca esto y luego el mapa no sé por qué nos marca para arriba. Bueno, estoy viendo que la zona superior marca ahí como el Kraken, pero es un dibujo. Venga. Tenemos a 3 sentadas y el resto se han pirado. Ah, no, que están en otras posiciones. Pues hasta luego. Hasta luego, Mari Carmen. Aquí tenemos las peleas. A ver, es por aquí. Aquí teníamos nuestro cofre. Que nada, que lo que tenemos lo venderemos. Lo venderé lo que tengo.
Ever heard of doing it Witcher and Strigged style?
No.
A pleasure to see you. I believe we met in
Down
the
the
cinema.
flat, try to get it on, falls fast asleep, and she wakes up a virgin in the morning.
Margot.
Greetings.
What can I get you, fine lad?
What do you think of the Commandant?
Mr. Laredo is a great man.
A ver qué
A
nos
great
cuenta.
man. He looks after us, helping, like. Taxes are just as they should be. We're all
Pensaba que
pleased he
este era lo
covers
que
the
teníamos que
trading
ir a
post
buscar,
and we're
pero
all
no.
perfectly happy here.
What are you talking about, woman? Feeling all right? The The town's a dump. Laredo's robbing you, and his men intimidate everyone.
That's foolishness, Master Witcher. Shouldn't say that. Shouldn't badmouth the Commandant. He's a holy man. Period.
You fear him that much?
Don't you provoke me. Beat it!
What do you think of the Commandant?
Mr. Tax...
Excellent.
Bah! Do I need publicity? I'm a humble woman. I know what's good for me.
Vamos, que le está lamiendo el culo.
Remind me, which one was this Foltest they killed?
Punches lights out!
No,
Vale,
I've
aquí
been
está
that
la
one
misión
today.
de las luchas.
So, are you fighting, brother?
Who's up?
Cobra.
Straight.
There's every...
Vamos a-
Show it.
vamos a
So, what'll it...
luchar. Venga, me parece bien.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen,
Left hook! Watch out for the left
A
hook!
ver si ganamos la pasta o nos quedamos sin la pasta. Bien. Me equivoqué de botón. Estoy más acostumbrado a los de la Play.
wait till he drops his fucking guard!
Bueno.
Punches lights out!
Hey, champ,
What?
I can tell you're a serious contender. Far too good for this drunken riffraff. Believe you me, I know what I'm talking about.
So? I don't know.
They call me King Ziggy because I pay like a king. If you want a taste of fame and riches, look for me by the inn in the evenings. I'll take you to the right place.
That was fucking poetry! Up for another,
No
brother.
está mal. A ver.
Who's up?
I knew you'd end up fighting each other.
Who's that?
Tidy Tib. The bastard eats honey straight from the hive, drinks for 4, and some say he can hang a bucket full of water from his cock. You better get a solid coin pouch ready. So, what'll it be?
Venga, vamos a intentarlo.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let... Wait till he drops his fucking guard!
Vale, hay que combinar. Esto ya no... Me va a fastidiar.
Keep the bowing bastard!
Concentración. Concentración.
Punches lights out!
Mal vamos. Cuando hay que combinar dos, se fastidió todo. Bueno, vale. Por ahora...
In the kidney!
Wouldn't want to get on your bad side. Congratulations! You dropped some of the toughest brawlers. Well done. Tournament's over.
Ya está. Vale, pues nos hemos hecho aquí los combates. Queda lo que
Punches
contaba.
lights out!
La tía esta tendrá que estar en el piso de arriba.
Freak.
¿Y este qué tengo que hacer? ¿Comerciar con este? Esto es lo mío, a ver. ¿Por qué me marcan al hombre este? No tengo ni idea. Mira, ya que estoy y le puedo vender cualquier cosa, le voy a vender las botas y los pantalones. Algo tendré que hacer por el hombrecillo este. Ah, no, se está moviendo. Pero ¿dónde está la mujer esta? A ver, por aquí. No. ¿Dónde se mueve? A ver, abajo.
Stay
otra vez.
away from me.
Me veo otro piso. ¿Dónde está?
Dropped his fucking guard!
No, tendría que estar aquí. Aquí no está. Madre que follón. ¿Tiene que estar fuera o qué? A ver, vamos a salir fuera. A ver si está aquí debajo, aunque
You
no
free?
creo.
No, working my arse off like a stage. Good day.
No, aquí tampoco. ¿Cómo nos metemos ahí? No, no. Por aquí nada. Vamos a ver. No me fastidies, por aquí tampoco.
I think the stew's ready.
Wired woman, artist at work.
You might want to stir it.
I don't stir.
Que no abrimos por aquí nada. Ok. Habrá que subir al piso de arriba. Calla, calla. Habrá que subir al piso de arriba. Se subirá por aquí.
Hey, handsome.
A ver. Perritas. Topa a mí. He hecho un chorizo. ¿Qué hay aquí? Más peritas. No, aquí no. Está en el de al lado. Vaya, no es esta. Qué casualidad. Abre. Hombre. Estamos aquí. A ver qué tienes por aquí. Vamos a leer esa nota. No. He quitado las botas. Ahora me las pondré. No cabe duda de que se trata de la misma criatura que aparece en los antiguos escritos. La oferta de la librería local es sorprendentemente amplia. Lo he examinado tan a fondo como he podido desde lejos. El monstruo es más grande de lo que pensaba, y no creo que pueda matarlo sin ayuda. Si sigo investigando, avanzaríamos algo, pero no hay tiempo. ¿Bastará con un brujo? Me voy a poner las botas, que me las he quitado sin querer. Vale.
Witcher, I've been awaiting you.
We need to kill a monster that sinks boats.
Afraid?
No, but I suspect we'll need to draw it onto the shore.
Leave that to me.
I can't wait. I bet it's something spectacular.
Believe it. You'll do the honors.
The honors?
Once on the riverbank, you'll kill him, her, whatever it is.
Did you find out where the Kayran came from?
I didn't even try.
So I take it you know it was created by a mage.
I guessed as much. And what of it? Do you wish me to feel guilty, apologize for some madman? I don't intend to. How did you know it was a mage?
I didn't. Just guessed. Triss claims the Kayran was born of magic.
She's right. Something that large couldn't possibly evolve in the waters of the Pontar. It looks like the result of some botched experiment. It's growing rapidly and will probably age just as quickly.
If we're going to work together, we should get to know each other.
Is that so? Very well. Ask what you will.
Are you and Triss friends?
Friends? Colleagues, I'd say. Acquaintances, perhaps. I know all the sorceresses in the north. We aren't that many in number, which is why we support one another.
What's that? It looks impressive.
A megascope.
What does it do?
Many complicated magical operations. It allows me to communicate with other sorceresses, for instance.
I never expected to see you at Laredo's.
Whereas I was sure you would show up there. The Commandant is terribly jealous about his small trading post. Anyone of import is summoned to hear him out sooner rather than later.
What did he want from you?
That is my concern, certainly none of yours. We're not a tandem, Geralt. We'll kill the Kayran together, but that is all.
Pues parece que ya
I've got everything I need.
Vamos
Let's
al
go.
lío.
Excellent. Ready?
Are you wearing makeup?
We all have our rituals.
From what I know, Kayrans are colorblind.
Enough, Geralt. Time to draw the beast out of the water.
Got an ace up your sleeve?
I always do. Don't get eaten, and we'll soon both be heroes.
I hope you're right.
You descend into the lair. I'll stay on the bridge and pull it out onto the bank. Take care. It'll be extremely dangerous, even on land.
A ver. A guardarlo primero. Y si nos metemos la... Vamos a meditar. Beber elixires. Y tengo... Aquí tengo la mangosta. 20.000 al veneno. Toxicidad. Está en la parte verde. Venga, me la voy a jugar. $10 minutos. Esperemos que nos dé tiempo. Venga, magia.
You descend into the lair. I'll stay on the bridge and pull it out onto the bank. Take care. It'll be extremely dangerous, even on land.
Me fastidies a ver por dónde se va. No me la líes, por aquí se podrá bajar rápido. He metido esto muy rápido yo. Ya me la he liado. Bueno, suerte que eran 10 minutos esto, porque vamos, ya hemos perdido casi un minuto. Por aquí creo que también se baja... Ah, bueno, aquí es donde vinimos a por las pruebas. Bueno, que se nos pone vídeo y todo, vídeo y todo. Ah, su magia quita la bruma, vale. Eso que es para no pisar trampas, ¿o qué? El Kraken. A tope. Y lo primero, escudito. Nos hemos comido la primera. Vale. Vale.
Air gun! Trap it with the air gun!
You come down and trap it!
Borras, o sea... ¿Cómo le damos? ¿Cómo le doy? O sea... ¿Cómo le doy? Ah, que lo atrape con... Vale, me ha matado. A tope. O sea, ha sido... Vamos, o sea, nada. 0 posibilidades. Vamos a ver un momento. Tenemos que utilizar según esta, habrá que utilizar. A ver. Ahora lo tengo. Vale, ya. Está conmigo. ¿Qué ha hecho? ¿Qué ha hecho? ¡Ojo! ¡Ojo! Me ha dado, pero me ha dejado reventado. Fastidiado. Que me queda menos de un tercio de vida.
It's angry! Watch out!
Bueno, me ha matado. O sea, ¿qué quieres que haga? Ya me voy moviendo todo el rato. Ay, pues volvemos a repetir. Bueno, pero vamos a ver. Es que me ha quitado más de media vida, tío. Me va a quedar toda esta parte. Me va a quedar toda esta parte, a ver. Que estos tentáculos no están por aquí. A ver, mira ese. A ver. Corre. Miramos esto. Se lo ha comido. Se lo ha comido. Vale, me falta uno más. Nada, al centro, la media de la vaca. Me ha reventado. No sabía, claro, eso, joder, es que me lo como porque, claro, no lo sabía. Que nos viene en cuenta NB de estos aquí en medio de un jefe, tío. Sí, quiero cargar, sí. Lo metimos, venga. Es fácil, venga. Pues veneno, la verdad, que no me haría mucha falta, pero bueno. Bueno, ya me ha dado el lateral en vez de azotar. Bueno, ya me ha matado. Anda, es que no le ha apetecido darme con ese látigo. De manera horizontal en vez de vertical. Venga, claro. Dos partidas anteriores en ninguna y ahora una detrás de otra. Sí.
traffic with the air gun!
You come down and trap it!
Yo lo utilizo, pero no me apetecía pedazo. Venga, corta un despacio.
It's angry! Watch out!
Pensaba que me daba. Vale, se la ha comido. Venga, uno menos. Y nos quedamos por este lado hasta que se le pase la furia.
It's angry! Watch out!
Cállate todo que quieras. Vale, y ahora ya me voy para allá. Seguro. Voy a tomar el tiempo. Vale, uno menos. Perfecto.
Going somewhere, darling!
Vale, lo he hecho bien. Hacer que me ha reventado aquí. Habrá tirado, claro. Así lo hemos reventado. No había que reventar todos los tentáculos. Estamos reventando 3 de 4. Bueno.
We did it. Not a bad fight, wouldn't you say, Geralt? Are you all right?
La musiqueta me estaba aquí. Bueno, no sé decir eso. Estoy bien.
I'm fine.
I've used up much of my energy, so if you needed help...
I've learned to help myself. A sorceress worried about me. Should I be scared?
Playing it tough, like every Witcher.
I had no idea it'd be so big.
Triss was right. It's mutated. Magically induced. I must get to work, collect the most valuable ingredients. What a shame so much will go to waste. Forgive me. Time is of the essence.
Farewell, then.
Don't forget to collect the reward.
Oh, I won't.
Bueno, ya hemos conseguido esto. Nos hemos metido la poción esta para nada, la verdad. Me llega, bueno, sí, mira, hemos pillado aquí los ojos del Kraken, tal, tejido. Esto se puede romper, así. Esto era lo que eran los huevos, ¿verdad? Me vengo muy arriba. Vale, esta con esta, nada. Que no vayamos de aquí, pues vámonos. Recoge la recompensa por matar a Kayran. Vamos recogiendo hierbas. Más hierbas. ¿Cómo escala, Geralt? ¿Cómo escalas? Venga para arriba. aquí no. Aún quedaba algún punto más de escalada. Vale. Vale, por aquí ya no hay nadie, que nos lo cepillamos en su día. Me parecía que eso era largo, pero no. Vámonos por aquí. Por aquí vamos a algún lado. Por aquí no vamos a ningún lado. A ver, y ya estamos aquí en el pueblo. A ver, vamos a ver un momento que de esto que hemos pillado el trofeo, a ver qué nos da. 50 de vitalidad. Trofeo, a ver. Trofeo 50 de vitalidad comparado con el de 15. No lo pensamos. No lo pensamos. Los trofeos, nada. Pillamos esto, las pociones, las mejoras, pero espadas y armaduras, 0 patatero más pillar. Vale. Vamos a por la recompensa.
Something's troubling me. That's it.
Are you a witcher?
I am.
A ver qué nos
You've got
cuentan.
to do something about that filthy business. The crook selling the poison is going unpunished.
I think he's just selling incense.
Incense is only a cover. People get addicted to it, lose their senses. It's like Fistech. You must shut down that shop. Close the shop and the citizens of Flotsam will reward you handsomely.
I'll talk to the trader.
O sea que este solo lleva de follón en follón, el amigo. A ver, vamos a ver
Welcome
qué
to my
pasa.
modest shop.
They say one of your scents is a strong drug.
A drug here? Never heard such nonsense.
A lady told me it works just like Fistech.
Perhaps everything works like Fistech on that lady.
Why is this incense so popular all of a sudden? Don't tell me it's the scent.
But it is. It took me a long time to devise it, and the ingredients cost me a fortune. That's why it's so good.
They say one of your scent.
A drug?
A lady.
Perhaps everything works like Fistech on that.
Vamos a intentar.
I know there's something unusual about it.
A ver qué nos cuenta.
All right. I admit it. I've traded in incense for years. It was an ordinary scent. How could I know it would have such an effect on people? Anyway, I can't ban them from using it.
You sound honest enough.
You haven't closed the shop. People continue to get addicted to that rubbish because of you.
No one's forcing them to buy incense.
You'd not say that if your own were sniffing it. Get out of here!
Bueno, tampoco lo hemos... A ver, no nos ha dicho que tuviese nada, pues... No íbamos a amenazar aquí a las bravas también, o sea, yo que sé. Se nos ha desmarcado el de la recompensa, ¿verdad? Club de la lucha, los vecinos, cuestión de precio.
I'm thirsty, damn it. Maybe disperse. Go home. Everything in order?
I think the stew's ready.
Quiet, woman. Artist at work.
What do you want
You
to
might
do
want to
with
stir
those
it.
little...
I don't stir. I work the material.
Pero era este, ¿no? O era este. No me acuerdo.
Job
Este era.
done. The Kayran's
Este
dead.
era, vale.
Good work. You've earned your reward.
Compensa. Topa mí.
People! The mutant's pursuing me!
Pero que dice el flipa.
Well, well. How's the Commandant as a host?
It's people like him who might help us.
Or put us in shackles and throw us into the river?
He told me they're keeping Skoyatel prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Kayran Epesnalen, Yorvet's right-hand elf, is among them?
No.
He may know something about the Kingslayer.
Let's pay him a visit.
Hay que seguir a Tris.
What's in these
Vamos.
crates, boss?
King Vridank's treasures.
Any knows?
A Tris la seguimos hasta el fin del mundo. Que Geralt está enamorado. ¿Qué pasa? Tris Miracle.
How's it living with Roach?
Splendid. Shorty, nice to know that you care.
Glad to see.
I think I actually like them.
Who's...
Vale, esto es lo de siempre. Vale. Venga, déjanos
What do you
pasar.
want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
No one's allowed.
I'm here on Commandant Lorito's orders.
I already cut a deal with you, but
So get out of my way.
he won't tell you much. He's dying.
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Look, Coffer's dozed off.
Wakey,
que está
wakey,
aquí tirado.
Coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now.
A ver.
They beat him bad. He's got at least a dozen
Me han dado una
fractures.
paliza.
I'll need your help.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
I'll use the Axie sign to calm him.
Perfect.
Look, Birdie's all wet. Hey, Birdie!
Get ready, Birdie.
What's the blood? No playing with your sword, got it?
No. Tengo que utilizar acción. Vale. No me fastidies. A ver, vamos a ver.
We'll be watching you, Witcher.
Que sí, pero ¿cómo narices utilizo esto? Calmar el ferido con la señal de las no se podían largar, o sea...
Welcome.
Vale, solo hay que hacer así, que ahora me aparece la X y ya está. Es que no me fastidies. Venga, otro quick time event.
It's no use.
You wish, Horson. I'm no traitor.
He's raving.
That gun? Where am I?
In Flotsam, on the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
How did Lorito's goons catch Yorvith's right-hand elf?
I was betrayed. How else?
You'd be dying in pain if it wasn't for us.
If it wasn't for the Dwan, I wouldn't be here.
You'd be dying in pain.
If it wasn't for the
There's a Witcher in Yorvith's unit.
Like every Dwan, he turned out to be a bastard.
What happened?
He betrayed us. He said he had an offer for me. So we met, where roses of remembrance grow. I should have known.
Roses of remembrance?
Yes, some of the last in the world. He thought that I'd betray my elven brother in order to control the unit. I refused, and there was a fight. I've never seen anything like it. No human can move that fast. It was a massacre. I was the first to be hit, thus I survived. I would have bled to death had Laredo's men not found me. Letho will kill Yorvith, and all will be lost. So many dead, so much suffering, all for naught.
What does Yorvith want? Why Flotsam?
Go plow yourself.
No le voy a hacer nada porque este es elfo y no...
Only I can warn Yorvith. Tell me.
We're fighting for much more, Witcher. Flotsam is only the beginning. We're no bandits, we fight for freedom. In due time, Yorvith will answer the call, and we'll emerge from the woods, joining the battle.
What battle?
He wasn't specific.
In that case, I'll ask Yorvith himself.
I'd like to see that.
Letho. He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
Why does the Dwan want Yorvith dead?
He used us. From the start. Our hatred. But he no longer needs Yorvith. Sees him as a thorn in his side. Though I don't know what Letho wants.
We got what we came for.
What now?
Yorvith.
What if Yorvith already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynplaine. Yorvith fights, for that is what he does best. He's Enshe, a real one, a free one. Among the last. Fighting makes sense. Now more than ever before. There is still hope.
What are you talking about, Kayran? Hope for what?
For change. For a better tomorrow. I'll not see it. They'll torment me to death on this barge, and I'll go gladly where the apple trees bloom. But you must warn Yorvith.
Yennefer told me that Ciri has departed for good. She inhabits another world and is happy there. Before she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avallach, our island. We stopped counting time. People believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are immortal. They race across the heavens, gripping in their bony hands swords, their lightning bolts. They take away mortals, ever expanding their cavalcade of spectral riders. They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots, they trampled our island. And then made off with Yennefer. I had to get her back. Return to reality. Return to the Witcher's path.
Supongo que conseguiremos ver a Yennefer en The Witcher 2, aparte de aquí en estas mini cinemáticas.
Geralt, are you all right?
I've been to the Isle of Avallach, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Ciri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But...
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half-year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me, in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kayran mentioned roses of remembrance, growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true...
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorvith, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
In that case, Yorvith can wait.
Want me to go with you?
I'd love your company.
All right then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Look, Coffer's dozed off.
Wakey, wakey, Coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now. Look, Birdie's all wet. Hey, Birdie, you get wet just looking at me.
Get ready, Birdie.
Nada, tenemos que seguir estas misiones principales, claro.
Boss, so what about that bonus?
Is the work complete?
Not yet. Get to work, you sloths!
A ver, ¿a dónde nos lleva? Venga, Tris.
I'm a witcher!
A ver, te sigo, pero es muy lento, Ron.
Let's go kill some monsters!
Greetings.
Greetings.
I see even Flotsam has its ghetto.
We're in Memoria, aren't we? Non-humans are to blame for everything. Cattle plague, higher taxes. Let them live, so long as it's far away and not for too long.
What was that?
Solo era para contarnos esto. Bueno. Vamos a guardar que por aquí aparece mucha gente. ¿Habrá nadie? ¿Qué me dices? ¿Están los bichos? ¿Y un bicho no va a salir? ¿En serio? Hemos limpiado por aquí esta zona, pero que me vuelvan a salir. Musiqueta de bichos, pero... aquí, pero con eso te quedas. Pues los hemos despistado, bichos. Esta cascada ya hemos venido. Aquí ya hemos venido. Oh, círculo de vida. Regeneramos más vida.
I think we've arrived. The cascade, the menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests? Those elves really like to complicate things.
Stop whining. It's not far now.
Aquí ya hemos estado en una misión, ¿eh? Sube a las ruinas de la rosa. Tenemos que seguir siguiendo a Tris, ¿no?
Cedric told me a beautiful legend about this place.
Legends are almost always beautiful, especially elven ones. The reality often leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, Cedric also said the site itself was something wonderful. The rose must be here
Mira, cómo
somewhere.
sube.
Alden and Cymoril. Cedric said Cymoril eclipsed even Francesca Findabair with her beauty, and Francesca's reputed to be the world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
He really has visions, you know. He really has the gift. He could learn to control it if he drank less.
Cedric drinks to get rid of the visions, and that's something I understand perfectly well.
Hemos llegado aquí, las rosas.
Oh my, lovers. Look out. beautiful. I just don't understand it. How did the elves become so cruel? The one with the scar had so much hatred in him.
Places like this make you realize just how much they've lost. There used to be entire elven cities, and the forests were theirs to enjoy, not to hide in. Humans destroyed that, put them in reservations.
I'm glad you're here.
A ver, cogemos la rosa.
Cymoral's Rose of Remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
This one's for you.
Oh,
Ahí está.
Geralt.
I want you to keep it. If there's any truth to the legend, it shouldn't wilt, even if you pluck a petal or two.
Thank you.
This is the statue, Curly. Don't mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get. I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
Where does that woman get the gold for all this? I mean, her and the old man, they're buying a new house. And now these statues for the garden. Must be defraying the treasury. What's a town chancellor do anyway?
It'd be ploughing hard to move.
We'd never shift it in one piece. I know. We'll break off the legs, the heads, remove it in bits.
Break off your own head, clown.
Shut your trap, cunt.
Buf. Buf.
And
kill them!
Venga, quita. La cámara no es lo mejor, pero bueno.
Watch out!
Ojo. Vaya, nos hemos caído al pozo.
Incredible what the N-shape built before human ships ever appeared in the Pontar Delta. Elves possess a sensitivity humans can't ever hope to
Esto es un
acquire.
balneario. Nos lo han puesto a huevo, Tris.
We're trapped.
Busca la salida del balneario. Habla con Tris.
Looks like we're stuck.
Vamos a hablar.
Well, there must be another way out of here. Why are you looking at me that way? Do I have something on my face? What's going on in that head of yours, Witcher?
Oh, you know. Stuff. You could use a bath.
So could you.
Sodoma y Gomera. Este hombre siempre tiene tiempo para escarteos. No sé cómo lo hace, ¿eh? Elfos. A ver.
A witcher's blade. Letho comes here to think.
Well, he's not here now, so we've no reason to stay.
The Dwan stole the story of Eldon and Cymoril, but they now steal our roses of remembrance. A more silly and shallow tale I've never heard. An enchanted wood, a beautiful elven couple living within. A handsome human prince arrives, riding a milk-white stallion. Bloody Dwan. We Enshe remember how it was. Limitless devotion, passion, commitment, and sacrifice. Legend has it the lovers' sighs are enchanted within these very stones, though only those in love can hear them.
Buen provecho, guarrete.
Singing bushes, jabbering stones, elven hogwash.
Ni han escuchado ni han visto el agujero. Algo escucha el enano.
Well, I'm buggers.
We should take walks more often. For a while there I forgot all about Flotsam, the Scoia'tael, the Kingslayer, the whole world, really.
Nice to know I still have that power.
I need time to devise the spell. It could take as much as a few days. What do you plan to do while you wait?
I'm going to meet Yorvith.
Well, don't get yourself killed. That'd be pretty stupid now.
What are you getting at?
You're about to recover your memory, which will give you a whole new perspective on things. We'll learn what happened to Yennefer.
Uh-huh. And you expect me to drop everything and tell Roach, hey, it's been great, but I've got places to go and people to find?
You know, you could. I mean, you don't really owe him anything. I'm just afraid you'll get caught up in something and you won't be able to back out. Yorvith's a sly old elf. He's been fighting humans for a full century at least. This Letho is no common bandit either, and I shudder to think who put him on the warpath. It's a mire, Geralt. Deep and hungry, and it could swallow you whole before you know it.
It possibly already has.
I want you to know that I'm prepared to travel to the end of the world with you to save Yennefer. I owe you that. I owe her that. I'm prepared to drop everything. The trappings of court life, politics, the regicides. I could even live at Kaer Morhen. It's up to you.
Triss.
Let me finish. I can only say this once. If you want to go alone, I'll understand. And I won't try to persuade you otherwise.
I can't know what the future holds. I don't know what else is hidden in my mind. But whatever it is, whatever happens, I don't want to lose you. I'd have to be an utter fool and complete ingrate to let you go.
That's kind. Thank you. Does that mean we're leaving the regicides to Roach and tending to our own matters?
I think so. And I think you're right. I don't owe anyone anything.
I'm glad you've noticed that.
But that doesn't mean I'm willing to sit around doing nothing. You need time anyway, and in that time I'll catch the Kingslayer.
Geralt, please, be careful.
I'll go see Zoltan, and together we'll go find Yorvith. With a little luck, I'll capture the Kingslayer, and then we can go back to living our own lives.
Good. Will you talk to Roach?
I'll think about it.
A ver qué tenemos aquí. La cacería salvaje, colocas enemigos en las ranuras.
Geralt! Geralt!
There you are.
Hombre, ¿de dónde aparece este? No me fastidies tú. A ver, inventario, libro de la cacería salvaje. Estamos quitando las botas, qué pesadilla, por favor. Cacería salvaje, vale. A ver, vamos a leer esto.
This
I
is
suppose
nice.
I could fall.
What a beautiful place.
Very.
How'd you find us?
Finding those I seek is a speciality of mine. Now, let's get out of here. The Scoia'tael are out in droves.
Wait, Vernon. We need to talk.
About what?
A few days from now, I plan to leave, get back on the path, back to my Witcher's work. That'll mean the end of our mission.
Care to tell me what prompted this decision?
Triss. She knows how to restore my memory.
Why not drop everything and leave now?
Triss needs time to prepare the spells.
You're giving up. No other name for it, you're just giving up. What of the Kingslayer? Many still believe you're him.
I don't think I care anymore. Those whose opinions I value, well, they know the truth.
Uh-huh. You see someone kick a dog and you're incapable of letting it go. And you want to release that fiend who we've succeeded in cornering, who's thrashing to get out of the cage we've put up around him.
I want nothing of the sort. I'm not leaving for a few more days. In that time, I'll catch Letho for you. That's the Kingslayer's name, incidentally. I know how to get him.
How?
You're not going to like this, but it'll involve working with the Scoia'tael.
Is your mind completely plowed at this point? Did Triss put this nonsense in your head?
Listen to me. You'll get your Kingslayer soon. I'll give you him or his head. After which you'll clear me of all charges and let me go my way.
What else? Perhaps you'd like me to embrace Yorveth in gratitude as well.
Yorveth's not my problem. I'm no elf hunter. I've never been one, and I don't intend to become one.
Oh, enough. You've made your decision, I can see that. So be it. But I think we all know who's being the prick here.
Busca el buzón real. Río místico. Partida guardada. La consultan. A ver las misiones, pues claro, se nos habrá metido aquí misiones, recuerdos recurrentes. El río místico. Lo del troll, el pulso. Todas estas, pues ya tendré que poner a ellas. Vale, con esta no toca hablar nada más. Mandrágora, vamos a pillarla por si acaso.
What's going on, Geralt?
A ver.
Larito wants the Scoia'tael gone for good. He didn't say anything specific, but in his mind's eye, he saw them on the prison barge already.
Yorveth's outsmarted bigger fish than the Commandant.
Larito's got something going with Sheila, so I'd take him seriously if I were you.
You never know. Maybe the sorceress hunts more than monsters.
A little town deep in the forest, terrorized by Scoia'tael. You should be in your element, Roach.
Flotsam isn't just any old town, Geralt. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, and Edirn. The largest kingdoms in the north. Know what they all have in common?
The Pontar Valley, a strip of land they've been battling over for generations.
Exactly. And here's Flotsam, on the border between Temeria and Edirn, with Kedwin lying in wait just the other side of the marshes.
At the very edge of the Pontar Valley.
Stuck in the middle like a candle up the arse.
The North's most important trade routes meet here. Every caravan has to come through Flotsam, and anyone who wants to place their cargo on a boat on this section of the river has to bear Larito in mind.
They say Henselt of Kedwin has gathered an army and is heading for Vergen. The Pontar Valley will be on fire soon, while we, Geralt, are sitting in Flotsam, the gateway to the valley.
I'd like to believe it's pure coincidence and the killer just followed the squirrels here.
Naive, to say the least, Witcher.
You'll get a chance to show your mettle. If we're to capture Foltest's murderer, we'll have to clash with the Scoia'tael.
I sent the boys out into the woods. Tough going, too dense. My scouts got ambushed and barely escaped.
It's no picnic hunting elves in the forest. Tell me something I don't know.
My people saw the Kingslayer again. He knows we're here, but he's not even trying to escape. Seems he's waiting for something.
I think it's our move. So long, Roach.
Por aquí nada. Tenemos que hacer bajar por aquí, por la fuente. tenemos que ir por donde ha venido este, ¿no? A ver, cógeme eso. A la fiesta, vámonos por aquí. He recogido tela, a ver qué más hay por aquí. No hay nada más. Verbena, o si nos encontramos con algún vampiro. Y ya está. A ver. ¿Qué tenemos? El contrato, el problema del troll, que igual tenemos que ir a ver lo del troll. Río místico, a ver, ¿esto nos manda a algún lado? No, esto es lo del buzón. Pues igual podemos ir hacia lo del troll. Vamos a intentar hacer lo del troll. Vamos a hacer una cosa, como llevamos ya bastante rato, igual lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí, porque para qué vamos a estar perdiendo tiempo aquí yendo a buscar a lo del troll y tal. Ya iré llegando yo allí y empezamos desde aquel punto, ¿vale? Pues nada, vamos a ir dejándolo por aquí, por si acaso voy a guardar. Y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Hasta luego. Que nos vienen 3 ahora. ¡Ojo! ¡Ojo! ¡Ojo!